Aspiration Week at Weaver Vale has been an exciting way of developing aspirations for all of our children. During this week, we have been really lucky to have visitors from the local community talking about the jobs they do and the work that they do. Ex-pupils from Weaver Vale have also talked to the children about their experiences during their time at Weaver Vale and how successful they have been since leaving Weaver Vale. The children here currently have written poetry and created artwork, all linked to their aspirations. The week finished with a very successful sharing of aspirations with each other and also with their parents.
My name's Neil Flanaghan. I'm the local police community support officer for the Frodsham area. I've been doing the role for 8 years now. I've always wanted to be in the police ever since I was a young boy. My father was a police officer over in Merseyside, and he was my role model, my idol growing up, so that was always the ambition. It didn't materialise when I left school, unfortunately, and through other reasons I worked for Barclays Bank for 18 years, but through a bit of hard work, a bit of graft, the ambition was realised many years later, and as I say, I'm doing the role now that I really love. I think I've got the best job in the world. Work hard in school. Don't worry if it doesn't happen straight away, because you never know what's around the corner, and if you work hard in whatever you do, you'll finally achieve your ambition if it's meant to be.
I'm Alan Beswick, and I was a student at Weaver Vale School a long time ago now. I left about 40 years ago, but I've still got some very good memories. I worked quite hard at school, and I eventually went to Heltby High School and took A-levels. I went on to become a nurse, and I was a nurse for 4 years. I became interested in doing biology and research to do with biology, and I did something called a postdoctoral study. And then eventually I ended up where I work now, which is called the Health and Safety Laboratory. I'm still learning things every day, to be honest, even though I've learned quite a lot over the years. Just think very hard about what you're genuinely interested in and trying to focus on studying at GCSE or at A-level or at university the things that you actually find interesting and stimulating.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a police lady. When I want to grow up, I want to be a Superman. When I grow up, I want to be a footballer. When I grow up, I want to be a lollipop man. When I grow up, I want to be Batman. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. When I grow up, I want to be Mr. Dragon. When I grow up, I want to be Superman. When I grow up, I want to be a robot. When I grow up, I want to be Batman. When I grow up, I want to be Optimus Prime. When I grow up, I want to be a fireman. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I'm proud to be at Weaver Vale because they've given me the inspiration to be a deep sea diver and a paleontologist.
My aspirations are to be a dancer or a gymnast. I love to be active and exercise, and I'm very flexible, which helps me learn new things. At Weaver Vale, we are encouraged to be kind, caring and very, very sensible. I think these are good qualities to be a vet. A street dancer dancing, I would like to be showing people cool moves, that's the life for me.
A super clever scientist, I would like to be discovering new amazing facts, that's the life for me. Pop star on TV, I would like to be singing One Direction to my fans, that's the life for me.
I'm Jess Sutton. I'm 16 now and I live in Australia. I was a Weaver Vale student. I left in 2008, partway through year 5. Since I lived in Australia, I've started archery as my main sport. It's taken over my life. I represented Australia 5 times. Last year I went to the Youth Olympic Games in China to represent the country. biggest piece of advice you could give anyone is work at it. If you're not good now, don't worry, it'll come as long as you try hard, you believe in yourself, just keep working and it'll come eventually.
Reaching for the stars means that Weaver Vale children will be the best that they can be in their future.